Hi guys, and welcome back to the FPL Duo. We're back for a deadline stream for Matchday 4, the round of 16 for the World Cup Fantasy. Excited to be here. We know the group stages have just finished yesterday. USA and Netherlands kick off in about an hour, so we're gonna show you our teams for the Matchday 4 and also lock in our last player picks, transfers, captaincy, all that stuff. But yeah, everything good, Jordan? How are you doing today?
Yeah, everything's good. I'm excited to see this round of 16. It's come so quickly. It's like every day there's been football in terms of, well, match day 3. But now we're speaking about round of 16. It's going to be exciting knockout stage.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely looking forward to it. We've got MZ in the chat, says hi. Hi to you. Hope you're well.
Hello, MZ.
Welcome to the channel. But yeah, as you know, match day 4. Let's bring up our teams. We do get unlimited transfers, as you guys can see. And for those that did watch the team selection video, I have made a few slight changes from my team yesterday, the one I put out. So I'll go through with what I've changed up. So hopefully you guys can see that pretty well. I mean, in goal, I've got Martinez, the Argentine goalie. Now, I've decided to go with him because I think Argentina are probably the best team to secure a clean sheet in match day 1. I truly believe Argentina should keep a clean sheet against Australia. I mean, on paper, it's probably the best fixture. So I wanted the Argentine goalie in there. As you can see, I've also gone a double Argentina defense. I've also got Otamendi in there. And according to the bookmakers' odds, Argentina have a 67% chance of keeping a clean sheet. So they are odds-on favorite to keep a clean sheet out of every team playing in the round of 16. So that's why I've gone quite heavy on the Argentina backline as Martinez and Otamendi. As you can see, I've got Hernandez as well, who's a very popular pick, who's got Poland. And he's just in my team purely because, Poland they weren't great, were they, against Argentina? And France are one of the favorites. I think France could get to the final. So Theo Hernandez, brilliant player. And I expect him to get involved along with Mbappe on that left side. And I do like him as an attacking threat. So he's in my team as well. Luke Shaw, as you can see, I've got him in there. I'm not too confident on England. But, Luke Shaw is an attacking threat. So I think I definitely wanted to include Luke Shaw in my team. And he's got Senegal, which is a nice fixture. And the back 4 to complete it, I've got Sandro as well. Alex Telles has been confirmed out for the rest of the World Cup for Brazil. So we know Sandro is basically nailed on to start. He's got no competition really for that left-back slot. And I do like Sandro. And Brazil's fixture against Korea looks very, very nice. Got a few comments coming in. I'm going to let you take a few questions, actually. Hey, Hassan Jordan, is Dumfries a good pick? We could talk about Dumfries. What do you make of it as a pick?
Yeah, the thing about Dumfries is as a defender, he is an attacking one. So let's say you have to choose between Van Dijk and Dumfries. It's right to go for Van Dijk because obviously on corners, he is a danger due to his height and obviously his physical physique. But on the other hand, you've got Dumfries, who is attacking. He goes more forward than Van Dijk will. And he's the same price as well, 6 million. So you can't go wrong with going with Dumfries if you prefer that sort of attacking threat from him. But yeah, I'd say it's a good pick, especially for the USA game. I think Netherlands will have the upper hand in that match. So I'm hoping they can keep a clean sheet as well. So yeah, I think he's a good pick, MZ.
Yeah, I think Dumfries is fine for this fixture. But I'm of the opinion, I think it could be a tight game, this USA Netherlands game. I think we've seen a lot of shocks, as you guys know, in this World Cup. And I think we could get one in this game. That's all I'm going to say. We've got a comment here as well. Is Marquinhos a good alternative to Alexandro as he has a doubt? Well, I'm not sure about Alexandro being a doubt because if he is, I have to take him out my team. But I've not heard anything on him. So do let me know if that is the case. But Marquinhos definitely is a good alternative in my opinion. As you can see, I have Marquinhos on my bench. So yeah, I think he's a good pick. And I think Brazil are another team. They've only conceded 1 goal um, in the whole tournament so far. I know Brazil started off the tournament quite well. They lost yesterday 1-0 to Cameroon, but that was the only goal they've conceded so far. We know Alisson's going to be back, so Brazil's defense, I think, is still good. So yeah, I think Marquinhos is a good shout at MZ. So I hope that covers your question. Definitely, I've got Marquinhos in there to complete it. The team, sorry, going back to my team, I've got Saka, who's got Senegal. Now I had Bellingham at the start, as you guys know, on my match day, team selection video I did yesterday. I did go with Bellingham, but I changed it last minute to Saka. I just think Saka's probably more of an attacking threat, more likely to get a goal than Bellingham. And obviously, we know what Saka did in match day 1, and I'm going to back England here and think Saka could do something against Senegal. So I just took a punt on him, brought him in. Why not? Hey, David Klaasen's also in my midfield, who does play against USA. Klaasen is starting today, so I'm looking forward to see what he can do against USA. But as I said, I think that could be a tough game for Netherlands. I don't see it being a high-scoring game. I think it could be a tight one, so we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, Klaasen's cheap, so I've gone with him there. Rabiot also is in my team. He's got a nice fixture against Poland. And yeah, the reason I've gone with Rabiot is mainly due to his price. As you see, guys, he's only priced at 6.5 million, and he's playing pretty well, in my opinion, so far. So, match day 1, he got 12-pointer, didn't he?
Yeah.
Because he got the goal, he got the assist, and he had 4 tackles. So brilliant match day 1 performance from him against Australia. Then against Denmark, obviously he got 1 point, and then he was rested in the 3rd game. And I've been slightly impressed with Rabiot, and I definitely think for the price, you can't really go wrong. And I do back France in that fixture. Finally, I'm not going to go too into depth with the forward line. I've got Mbappe, Messi, and Richarlison. I think every man and his dog probably has those front three. I know some people have gone with Gakpo, etc., but I've seen Messi, Mbappe, Richarlison is quite popular. But yeah, I've gone the same. Messi does have my captain's armband for his nice fixture against Australia. Yeah, what's to say? We expect Messi to perform well against Australia. Same with Argentina. It's a great fixture, and you probably want to have triple, maybe even quadruple Argentina. Mbappe, same again. I expect Mbappe to probably win the Golden Boot. I expect him to finish top scorer of the tournament. So I've gone with Mbappe. I think Poland don't look great, and definitely he can capitalize on that. Richarlison's in because I wanted a Brazilian attacker. Neymar's not probably going to play. Looks like he's still out. So Richarlison is the next go-to. And at the price of 7.5 million, I think. Yeah, 7.5 million Richarlison, I think is a bit of a bargain. I could have went Vinicius, but it just, the budget is a lot more expensive than Richarlison. So I think Richarlison's a safe pick. Moving on to the bench, I've gone with Alisson, the Brazilian goalie. Alisson's been brilliant so far, really. He's not been tested much, I know, but 2 clean sheets in the first 2 games. So yeah, nailed on, probably should get a clean sheet. And I'll say that, then career probably goes through, but we'll see. And Marquinhos, same again. I hope to get some clean sheet points from him. Because obviously I do back Brazil to keep a clean sheet against Korea. So I've got 3 defensive Brazilian assets. On the bench, I've also gone with Bruno Fernandes. As you guys can see, Bruno Fernandes does have a nice fixture against Switzerland. And he's the only Portugal player I've considered in my team, just because the other players I'm not too keen on. I think Bruno is the one you want to go for. 2 goals, 2 assists so far in the tournament. And he's probably Portugal's key man ahead of Ronaldo, really. So, yeah, I do like Fernandes, and I wanted a Portuguese player because they have a nice fixture, and I do expect them to go through to the quarterfinals. And finally, on the bench, I've got Olmo of Spain, who has a fixture against Morocco, which is also another good fixture for Spain. And we know Spain have looked pretty well, playing well and looking pretty good in this World Cup so far, especially the first 2 games. Spain performing very well. And Olmo is getting involved in the chance creation and scoring goals. So definitely like the look of Olmo. And at his price, Olmo is only 8 million. So he's quite cheap. I mean, mid-tier, but I wanted a Spanish player, and the only way I can go there without taking up a forward spot was Olmo, because I wouldn't mind Morata or Ferran Torres, but they take up a forward spot, and I wasn't willing to sacrifice that. So I've gone with Olmo, who's a midfielder, and he does chip in with the goals and assists. So that is my team currently, guys. I might make some last-minute changes, but for now, I think I'm fairly locked. Alexandro might go, depending on injury, but that is the team. That's the 15-man squad. Mbappe is the matchday 1 captain. So not Mbappe. Messi, sorry, is the match day one captain, who's got a fixture against Australia later on today. And then tomorrow, if Messi doesn't perform well, I'll probably switch the captain's armband over to Mbappe. But other than that, that is it, guys. I'll probably leave it at that. But yeah, Jordan, we're going to come onto your team, talk us through what you're doing, the players you've selected. But I'm going to read a few more comments out, and then yeah, we'll move on to your team. So we've got another
Yeah.
comment: Enzo Fernandez or Perisic or Olmo. For me personally, I'm going to pick Olmo because obviously I've brought Olmo in, who's got a fixture against Morocco. But I do like Enzo as well. What about you, Jordan?
Uh, I like Fernandez just because of the fixture that Argentina have. I feel like it's going to be a very multi goal scoring spree for Argentina, and I think Fernandez can be part of that easily. He's been playing very well for Argentina, getting a 7-pointer last match day. And with this easy fixture that Argentina have, I don't see why Fernandez can't obviously get something out of that game.
Yeah, I agree with on Fernandez. I do rate him a lot, so I do like him, and I think he could be a good pick. And he's quite cheap as well. But yeah, I have to go back Olmo because I've included him into my own team. So yeah. El Padrino, thank you for the comment. He says, smash the like button, guys. 12 watching and only 5 likes. So yeah, guys, I think there's 18 watching now. So please do drop a like on the video if you do enjoy. We're a new channel. The likes are always, appreciated. It really helps our channel grow. And also, if you haven't, please do subscribe as well. Adi Kambe, hope I said your name right. Kane as 12th man or Ronaldo or Vinicius Jr. Jordan, if you had to pick 12th man.
For 12th man, I'll probably pick, if I'm honest, Messi. I mean, I'll probably include the other
Assuming he's got
forward.
Messi. Assuming he's already got Messi. Because
Okay.
he probably has him already.
Okay. I'd probably say then, in that case, between those picks, I'd probably say Kane. I'm not too sure Ronaldo. He's not been superb in this. Yeah, I think the only goal he's had is the penalty, I think, for Portugal. Other than that, he hasn't really had much going for him. Vinicius Jr. as well. There's so much variety, so much variety in Brazil.
I like Vinicius personally.
Yeah, I don't know about Vinicius. He could do well. He can't maybe not do well. I mean, the chances for him to get a goal, a bit 50-50 for me. But I'll probably say Harry Kane out of those 3 picks, Addy.
Okay, fair enough. I'm going to go with Vinicius because I would have Vinicius in my team, but the budget, is very hard to fit him in. As if you've got Messi, you've got Mbappe, it's hard to get 3 premium players in. So I think because 12th man allows you to have basically a no budget, any player you want, I'd probably pick Vinicius because he's going to be a differential, guys. Not many can fit Vinicius into their team. So yeah, I'd probably go there. Got a comment from Sahid. Sorry, can you stop, please, spamming the chat? We are going to get to your questions, guys. I read every single question out, so there's no need to spam. But yeah, Saka or Foden? I'm going to go for Saka if I had to pick, just because I think he might be more nailed. There's some part of me that thinks somehow Southgate's going to decide to drop Foden or something like that. So I think Saka's just more safe. What about you?
I'll probably swing the other way and go Foden if he's a starter, because when he started last game he was amazing. I did mention before that I might have picked Foden in that game that England had before, just because Foden hadn't started so far in this World Cup until match day 3, and when he did, he was absolutely superb. I mean, I was waiting for him to start, so I'll be excited to see if he starts against Senegal in that case.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Johnny, triple Brazil defense and Luke Shaw, or double Brazil and double England? Probably triple Brazil, if I'm honest. Also, I'm looking at, going further in the tournament. I expect Brazil to go far, and then maybe England play France next, and that could be tough on England if we're looking ahead, assuming you don't have a wild card or anything left over. De Jong, what about De Jong? I think he's a good pick. Jordan, I know you have him. Let's anyway move on to your team. We haven't really spoke much about it. Just quickly go through the players you've selected. And yeah, just give us a few closing thoughts on why you've gone with each player.
Okay, so I've gone with the Netherlands goalkeeper, Noppert. who's got USA. Obviously, this season there isn't many picks to go for in terms of what teams make it clean sheets, but I've gone with Netherlands just because they look pretty good going forward. In terms of USA, it's going to be hard to break down the team, and obviously USA have Pulisic, which is a danger to the Netherlands as he is the key talisman in the team and
Mm.
a goal threat too. But I do hope Netherlands can hold on in terms of the defense because they do have obviously Van Dijk, the brick wall. But yeah, hopefully Netherlands can keep a clean sheet. I don't expect a clean sheet though, obviously, because it might be
You
a tight game. But
you've
I've
gone
got
with sorry, I was just going to say you've gone with 4 Netherlands players, which is interesting. Also,
yeah.
I'm going to address this comment because it's coming in quite a lot because I do have this player, and I know you were thinking about thoughts about Ziyech. I'll let you quickly take this one. What do you make of Ziyech? He's got Spain.
I think he's a perfect pick. Even though it's Spain, Ziyech has been amazing in this World Cup so far for Morocco. He plays completely different to what he plays in Chelsea. Utterly different. For his country, he plays like a superstar. I originally did have him, Ziyech, instead of Pulisic, but because I saw Pulisic was starting, I'm just going to have a go and see whether what Pulisic does against Netherlands. But if he doesn't do well, I might use a transfer to take him out and bring in Ziyech, who has Spain, obviously. I would like to fit him in my team, but because of the limited amount of, well, all the player varieties, I haven't really been able to fit him in. So,
Mm. Okay, cool. Talk us through Klassen or De Jong because you've got De Jong, I've got Klassen. Who do you prefer? Obviously, I probably prefer De Jong, but as the money is quite
yeah.
different, the budget. So, why have you gone with De Jong over Klassen?
I just think De Jong, he's, I say, more forward attacking than Klaassen is. He did score a goal, De Jong, in the last match day too. Um, I just like how he's so forward in terms of his positioning in the pitch for Netherlands.
Yeah.
He's quite on form as well, and from that 9 pointer he got last week, he's been a fantastic pick. I mean, it is expensive, but I think he's worth
How
the
much is he
value.
again?
I think he's 8.5 million.
Hmm. So Klassen's only 6 million. So I
Yeah,
think a lot depends on your budget.
yeah,
So
definitely.
if you can stretch, I personally would save the money and go Klassen, save the to what 2 million, 2.5 million. But De Jong is definitely a better pick if you can stretch. But yeah, we'll see because I'm not so confident in this game. I think it could be a low scoring one. I know you've gone with you've pretty much gone with triple or quadruple with the goalie,
Yeah,
Netherlands, which you're confident on Netherlands and surely.
yeah. I honestly think Netherlands can have a good game in that one. It will be hard, of course, to break down the USA, and
Yeah.
England did struggle to beat them. But with the amount of quality Netherlands have in terms of Gakpo and De Jong and Klaassen, I don't see why they obviously can't push forward and give USA a headache.
Hmm. Also, I want to quickly chat about Pulisic. You've included him. What's the thoughts
Yeah.
behind you having Pulisic in your team?
Well, I said this yesterday. I wasn't sure whether it's Pulisic was going to start or not, but because of the confirmed lineup that he is, I have brought him in because I originally did have Ziyech in that position where Pulisic is now. But knowing that Pulisic is going to start for the USA, he is a key goal scorer for them, and
Yeah.
he's basically the top man to go for in terms of the USA picks. There's not really anyone else I'd really prefer to go for, and it's just to add variety as well. Just to not have only Netherlands players, I would like to include one,
So,
let's say, for the opposition side.
because I see you've gone with 2 Netherlands defenders. Well, obviously Van Dijk, not Pert, but you've got Pulisic. So you expect Pulisic to score or USA to score, I'm assuming.
Yeah, either way, I've sort of both. I've kind of double back to myself by
Okay.
going with a Netherlands defender, but also an attacking player like Pulisic. But this is just in case that Pulisic actually scores. I mean, if he doesn't, it's just a
So,
little punt to go for in
okay.
case he does.
Okay, I mean the rest of the team looks interesting because we did the team selection video, so I think not much has changed, has it, from your side? Um,
No.
so you've obviously got Messi, Mbappe as well, which is going to be popular for a lot of us. Interestingly, you've gone Gakpo against USA. You've also gone with McAllister and Fernandez, which is a nice little double up. Well, how come you've gone with McAllister, Fernandez? I mean, I think they're good picks anyway, but just your thoughts on them.
Just because of the fixture they have Australia, there's going to be a lot of players like McAllister and Fernandez that are going to get more involved in this game because with the confidence Argentina will have bringing forward into that game, there's going to be a variety, I imagine, of goal scorers like Fernandez and McAllister getting involved, not just Messi, just because how forward the line will be for Argentina in that game. They'll be no doubt not really nervous against Australia. They're probably pretty happy they have this fixture.
Mm.
If I'm honest, for Argentina, and they'll be quite confident to put a lot of goals behind them.
De Jong or De Paul? I mean, I probably De Jong, but they're very different in price. So yeah, Rashford or Richarlison?
Ooh.
Probably Richarlison. I don't know if Rashford's going to start, even though he did get 2 goals in matchday 3. I'm just not sure whether he plays Foden on the right. Sorry, Foden on the left. If he could bring Sterling back in, because Sterling, we know Southgate does like Sterling. So if he comes in, Saka's on the right. There's no space for Rashford potentially. So I'd go with Richarlison. Any other comments that I've missed out? Colm says, I would like to include El Nasiri, but can't see past the Richarlison, Messi, Mbappe front three. Yeah, I mean, Richarlison, Messi, Mbappe, that's what I've gone for. I mean, Jordan's gone a bit different with Gakpo. But yeah, I think that does seem like the template. Messi, Mbappe, and uh, who was it? Richarlison. But where you can go different, guys, in my opinion, is the midfield because everyone's going to pretty much have similar defenders and strikers, I think. Midfield, as you can see, Jordan's gone McAllister, Fernandez, De Jong, and Pulisic. On the other hand, I've gone Saka, Klassen, Rabiot. So I think midfield is where we'll differentiate our teams and maybe have the rank gains. So that's where we could go different. So definitely in the midfield is the way to go probably. Brian, hi lads. What are your thoughts on going to both Martinez and Allison? I think it's a good shout. That's what I've done. So I see I've
Yeah,
started Martinez, who's got Australia. If for whatever reason Argentina do concede, I'll just switch him out for Allison against Korea. So and we are given a 5 million extra budget, aren't we? Um, we're given extra 5 million, I believe, for this round of games. So I think it allows you to have Martinez and Allison. And at their price, Martinez is what 5.5 million, and Allison is 6 million. So you kind of banking on a clean sheet either way. I think with one of these guys, I don't think both of them will concede. Surely one of them keep a clean sheet. Um,
famous
you got
last words.
yeah, yeah. With the way the World Cup's gone in it, you can't really predict much, I guess. But we have to do our score predictions as well. Actually, you remind me there. ICS, there is rumors that Di Maria is not going to start for Argentina, and I think I will go with Alvarez. What do you think about that? I've not seen any rumors about Di Maria not starting, if I'm being honest. But Alvarez, definitely one you should be looking out for because I actually mentioned it on a previous stream that I like the look of Alvarez. Messi, and then for me next will probably be Alvarez because I just think he's a top player, and he looks like a goal scorer, natural finisher, and finish the other day looked great. And I think he has to start for me. If Argentina want to do well in this tournament, I think Enzo Fernandez and Julian Alvarez will play a key part, for me. So yeah, I definitely like the Alvarez shout. What do you make of Alvarez, Jordan?
Yeah, I think he's obviously a great pick. Um, especially as Di Maria is not going to play. I mean, that does
Not heard.
provide Alvarez with more, say, benefit in terms of forwards. And also, I think Di Maria has not been that great really this World Cup for the price he is as well. 8.5 million.
Mm,
It's expensive midfielder, but he hasn't really brought much to it apart from that assist that he got from Messi's goal in the previous match day. That's all he's pretty much done. I mean, on the other hand, Alvarez, he did score a goal.
yeah.
I can't remember who it was against. Let me just check. Oh, it was against Poland.
Poland.
Yeah. So yeah, he's 6.5 as well, Alvarez. Only problem is he's a forward,
Yeah.
which makes it a bit more tricky to fit him in because obviously we want to go with like Mbappe and obviously Messi, Richarlison, etc. So I think he's a good punt to go on though. If I'm honest, you could go double Argentinian forwards. I don't see
Mm.
nothing wrong with that, especially with the fixture they have.
Yeah, I mean, I have seen the rumors now on a lot of rumors on Twitter that Di Maria potentially isn't going to start. So I don't know if it's injury related or not. So do bear that in mind, guys. Obviously, nothing is confirmed, so don't take my words as as gospel. But yeah, rumors are that Di Maria could miss out. Thomas, are we allowed to change players during the game week? If we see Di Maria doesn't play, can we then change him to another player? Yes, you can, as long as you do it before the game kicks off. So let's say at 6 o'clock, when you get the Argentina lineup and you see Di Maria is not starting, you can transfer Di Maria out for another player. You can do that, I believe. Right, Jordan?
Yes, that is correct. It will use one of your 4 transfers that you have, obviously. But yeah, you can switch out the player before the match kicks off.
Also, there's about 30 of you in here. Can you please drop a like, guys, if you are enjoying the content? And also, if you haven't, please do subscribe to our channel. The next target is 700 subscribers. And if we can hit that before the end of the year, that would be amazing. So yeah, like and subscribe to the channel, guys. And yeah. Combe says Alvarez over Martinez as he can stay on side. Yeah, for sure. I like Alvarez, definitely. And he's one that I think could be a nice differential for those that do want to go there. Back to your team, Jordan. Any last minute changes you want to make after you're hearing news or anything, anything you're 50-50 on?
Probably, I'll say on my bench where I've got Romain Saiss. It's
Okay.
probably a 50-50 on him because I did have Sandro there, but because of the rumours that he may be a doubt to play,
I need to see that.
I'm just contemplating who I can really put there instead. I've only just put Romain Saiss there for now, even though I'm not too keen that Morocco would keep a clean sheet. But it's more for his maybe it's attacking threat from Morocco. I mean, he did get a 13-pointer against Belgium where he scored a goal and obviously got a clean sheet in that game. So he is a 50-50 pick for me. That might change in terms of the defender spot there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the budget to go for Marquinhos. I'm 0.5 mil short.
Oh, I see. I mean, I have to take Alexandro out as well, probably, because there are some rumors. Obviously, Brazil edition on Twitter, Globo is the source they use. Neymar and Alexandro will return to the field tomorrow. Whether they play against Korea is up in the air, but that is the goal for the medical staff. Danilo's return is looking very positive. So that's some news on Brazil. I'm now starting to think, I don't want to risk Alexandro, and maybe I do take him out. But who do I bring in, really? Danilo, I could bring him in, but I'm not sure because he seems like a doubt as well. I've seen some people say he might miss out.
Well, you've got Alisson, haven't you, as your goalkeeper?
Yeah.
And you've got Marquinhos as your defender. So I think you should be fine with in terms of Brazil if you want double defense because you've got the goalkeeper and the defender.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let me just go back to my team quickly. So if I take Alexander out, do I just get in another England player? Let's say, I don't know, Trippier or Maguire have double England. I'm not so sure on that, though, if I'm honest.
You got double Argentina defense.
I mean, I've got Martinez already. So technically that is...
Oh, yeah. Or triple.
Yeah, maybe. We've got Speedy struggling between Saka and Bellingham. Probably going to be one of my 4 transfers if the one I pick don't play on the day. I mean, I expect both to start, if I'm honest. I think Saka and Bellingham will both play. I've chosen to go with Saka just because I think he's more likely to get a goal. I know Bellingham did score a very nice goal in Matchday 1 as well. But if you can stretch the budget to Saka, I'd probably side with Saka just because he will be playing in that front three on the right side. So, but yeah, I think Bellingham's also a good shout either way. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on that. It'd be interesting to see who England do play in midfield, whether they go Henderson as well in there or Mount. It'll be interesting to see the dynamic and how forward Bellingham does get. But yeah, who do I... Okay, guys, in the chat, for those that have Sandro, the Brazilian left back, are you guys going to take him out? Because it looks like he could miss out. And if so, who would you take him out for? Because that's the only other player that I probably need to take out, and I don't know who to do it for. So let's say I transfer him out. He is 5 million. So I do have 5.5 million to spend on a defender. Nuno Mendes, there's Romero, there's Pau Torres, Kanate, who I might just get Harry Maguire in. I think I might just do it. Do I bring Harry Maguire in, guys? Let me know your thoughts down below for England and have Shaw and Maguire. But yeah, anyway, Jordan, back to your screen. What transfers are you making?
I'm just contemplating who I could swap for Romain size because I'm not too keen on Morocco defender for that Spain fixture. There is Croatia as a pick. Could obviously go England as well. There's different picks for countries, but that's pretty much it. Or I could go Sosa. He is 3.5 million.
Yeah, save money.
To save money. Other than that, there isn't really much I could really go for. I'm not going to go for Korea. Definitely not. So it might be either Croatia, England, or Croatia or England defender. I just got to decide which one I feel like is going to benefit more.
Elliot also says Sandro or Militao. So Sandro to Militao or Telles. As far as I'm aware, Alex Telles, the left back, is actually injured now for the rest of the World Cup. So that's the news from Fabrizio Romano, I believe. We know Gabriel Jesus is going to miss the rest of the World Cup, and apparently it's the same with Alex Telles, and he's out now for the rest of the World Cup, according to I think I saw it on Fabrizio Romano's Twitter page. So yeah, Jesus is a doubt, and he will not be playing in the World Cup anymore. And yeah, same with Telles. I got too much budget, so I went for Silva and Marquinhos. I mean, I could go for Silva, if I'm honest. Could be a good pick. I know it's a bit safe though. I like going for fullbacks. Obviously, with centre backs, there's not as much attacking threat really. So I'd prefer to go with an attacking wing back or something, or someone that can get a goal from a corner or something like that. I've got Luke Shaw. Jordan, this is a comment from Adi. Buffal for Morocco or Rabiot. I mean, I've got Rabiot, so I'm going to say Rabiot.
Yeah, from those two picks, I'd probably say Rabiot. I just like Rabiot when he plays for France. He's pretty good in that midfield slot. And because they have Poland, who struggled in the last fixture against Argentina, which was pretty much dominance for Argentina in that game. Poland didn't get in their second half much at all. And I think France seemed to be a prolific team in this World Cup. So I say Rabiot.
Yeah, France have looked really good for me. They probably look like the best team so far, if I'm being honest. So yeah, I'd go there. Richarlison, Gakpo, or Morata. I'd say Richarlison, just for me. Jordan, I think you're going to say Gakpo, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going to say Gakpo.
Fair enough. I mean, I've gone with Richarlison, and Jordan's gone with Gakpo. But either or, I just wanted a Brazilian attacking player, if I'm honest. I do think that the Holland game will be fairly low scoring. I got too much budget, so I went for Silva and Marquinhos, mainly because I swapped out De Jong for Klaassen. Fair enough. For me, you should wait for Sandro. I'll keep him. If he's not playing, I'll replace him with the Brazil starting left back. I could do that if I'm honest. Just keep Sandro. If he doesn't start, I'll just use a transfer on him. That's maybe better to do that. So yeah, maybe just leave him. And if he doesn't start, I've got a decent bench. Fernandes, Olmo, Marquinhos as well. So maybe I just take a punt on Sandro and see what happens with the lineup. Bought Thiago Silva and Sandro. Yeah, I'll read this one. No, bought Thiago Silva for Sandro and Rabiot for De Jong. Nice.
Oh, that's interesting.
Interesting indeed. But yeah, let's quickly move on to some score predictions. I'm pretty locked in. I think I'm going to just leave it. I'm going to leave my team like this. I think I'm going to leave Sandro, and I'm going to wait before the Brazil game. If I see Sandro isn't starting, I'll just take him out and bring someone else in and use one of my transfers. So that is the plan. But yeah, that's the team, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And yeah, we are going to do some score predictions, Jordan, because only 25 minutes left of the deadline. I'll let you lock in, and then we will move on to score predictions probably.
Yeah, I've pretty much locked in. I'll probably do the same. Keep Sandro and see whether he starts or not. But if he doesn't, then I'll just swap him for maybe a Croatian defender or Moroccan defender.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, Jordan. So let's now check up the fixtures. So let me put the screen up. So yeah, as you guys know, Netherlands are playing the USA. That is literally kicking off in 20 minutes. I'm actually very excited for this game. Can't wait. Um, so yeah, let's predict what's going to happen. So we've got some score predictions already coming through the chat. Drop us your score predictions, guys, or get involved in the chat. Let us know who you're going to think's going to win today. And yeah, it'll be interested to hear your guys' thoughts as well. So Netherlands, USA. I'm going to be controversial, and I'm going to say it's going to be 0-0, and it's going to go to extra time.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
I think it's going to go extra time, but we'll see. But
Yeah.
I expect Netherlands to win 1-0 after extra time. So I'll go 0-0 at 90 minutes, but Netherlands to ultimately win it 1-0. What about you?
I'm going to go 3-1 Netherlands.
Okay. So yeah, bold there. Maybe Gakpo to get on the score sheet for you. Any score predictions? Any players you expect big things from this game?
I do expect Pulisic to do well again now that he's back in the squad. That's the only really goal scorer I see for USA. There's no other that I think will score against Netherlands other than him, for just his quality. So yeah, I think he'll be like the goal scorer only for the USA if they are to score against Netherlands.
Okay. Moving on to Argentina and Australia, which is a fixture at 7 p.m. UK time today. What do I make of this one? I think Argentina will probably find it quite easy. I think there should be goals in this one. I'm going to go for a comfortable 3-0 win for Argentina. Maybe Messi to get on the score sheet as my captain. And yeah, 3-0 for me for that one. What are you saying for that one? And what do you think will happen?
In the back of my mind, I'm starting to think this might be a tough game. So shockingly, for even though it's Australia, I have something in the back of my head that's going to say this is going to be a struggle. But I'm going to ignore that, and I'll probably say 4-0 Argentina.
Okay. So yeah, big score lines are expected from both of us. I'll be definitely watching that one as well later today. Should be a good one. And yeah, those are the two fixtures for today, really. And then tomorrow we've got France and Poland. Let me just read out some of the comments actually, because we've got some score predictions. ICS says Netherlands 1-0, Argentina 3-0. It's pretty much same as me, really. That's what I said, I think. Combe says 2-0 Netherlands. Christian says Netherlands, USA 1-0. And Argentina to win 2-0. And Combe says 2-1 Argentina as well. Hassan Jordan, please review my team in previous comment, please. Bear with us. There you go. So my team: Allison, Pope, Lucas Hernandez. I mean, Lucas Hernandez won't start. I think you mean Theo Hernandez, right? Luke Shaw, Juranovic, Alba, Bruno, Saka, Olmo, Rabiot, Enzo, Messi, Mbappe, Gakpo. I mean, looks good. Team looks good.
I don't think Nick Pope will start.
Yeah.
I think Pickford will be the goalkeeper to start.
Yeah, I think. I mean, assuming you just got a cheap goalie in that wasn't going to start. I mean, Pope, we know he's not going to play, and also Lucas Hernandez won't be playing. It will be Theo, so you might want to change that one around unless you made an error there. But yeah, the rest of the team looks fine, I think.
Yeah, I do like you went with Alba as well. Not many people have really gone for a Spanish defender like Jordi Alba.
Yeah, that could be interesting because Jordi Alba has had a decent tournament in the first two games. He's an attacking fullback as well. So yeah, I could go for Alba instead of Sandro, really.
6 mil, I think Alba is.
I've got 6 mil.
Oh,
I believe.
perfect.
Have I got 6 mil? Let me just check.
I think so. Sandro's 5.5 in it.
No, Sandro's 5.
Oh,
I can't stretch.
Oh.
I mean, I could downgrade somewhere else and get the money, but I'll probably just leave it now.
Yeah.
There is 40 of you guys watching here, guys. So yeah, please do drop a like if you are enjoying this content. Smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. We're on the road to 700 subscribers. If we can hit that before the end of the year, that would be great. But yeah, anyway, on to predictions. France, Poland, playing tomorrow at 3 o'clock. I've got Messi. Sorry, Messi. I keep saying Messi. I've got Mbappe. I've got Rabiot. I've got Theo Hernandez. I've gone with triple France. I'm confident for France to win comfortably against Poland. I'm gonna say 2-0 convincing win for France. What are your predictions for France, Poland, Jordan?
I'm gonna go with 2-1. I think Poland can maybe get one goal
Okay.
against France, but I think they'll still not. They won't win the game. I think France will obviously win that match.
Okay. So yeah, for 3-1 you said.
2-1.
2-1. Okay. I'm gonna go 2-0. I think I said yeah. And then the big one, England against Senegal. We'll surely all be watching that one at 7 o'clock tomorrow. Big game. England need to win. I think England will win probably, but I don't think England will find it easy against Senegal. Senegal are a tough team. They've proven it in the competition so far, making it to the round of 16. I know they're missing Mane, but I expect Senegal to give England a tough game. I'm going to go for 1-0 England. Maybe Harry Kane to get on the score sheet.
Oh, well, I think we're kind of glad that Mane won't be playing in this match because I would be pretty worried if he was against England. If I had to give a score prediction, I think this one's going to be pretty tight, and I think this will go down to the fine wire. I'm going to say 1-1 as the scoreline, and then England win in extra time 2-1.
Nice. I mean, you're probably hoping that doesn't happen. Obviously,
No,
England fans won't be wanting that, getting nervy.
Yeah, knowing England though and Southgate, I feel like he's going to make this very hard and difficult.
I mean, I predict it. Well, yeah, I think it will be a 1-0. I don't see it being a high scoring game at all either. I think a lot of people agree with us. I mean, El Padrino says 3-0 England, so he's confident on England. Combs says 2-1 England. MZ says 3-1. So yeah, a lot of people are confident. Thomas says 1-1 as well. So it will be a good game, definitely. I mean, we've got Shaw. Well, I've got Shaw. I've got Saka as well. I do think they'll get a goal, but I just think Senegal are a decent team. MZ also says if you haven't subscribed to the FPL Duo, please make sure to subscribe. It helps a lot. Yeah, guys, please do. Thank you for that, MZ. Appreciate it. Where are we next? Japan, Croatia.
Interesting fixture.
Japan, Croatia. Yeah, it's a good game. I think this one could be a bit tight as well. I'm gonna predict. I don't know what to make of this game. Because Japan have played well. Germany beating them, beating Spain. I know slightly controversial with the goal where they went over the line, but I think it didn't go over the line. I think FIFA put out a video explaining what happened. But I'm gonna go for Croatia, I think, but in extra time. I'm gonna say 0-0. 0-0 in the 90 minutes, and then Croatia to win it. Croatia to win it 1-0 extra time. What about you, Jordan?
I'll probably actually go with Thomas's comment of 2-1 Croatia.
In 90 minutes?
Yeah, in the 90 minutes, I think Croatia can win that game, and Japan will make a great game of it, but I think Croatia will obviously win in that game.
Okay, the next up is Brazil and Korea. We know Brazil are heavy favorites to win most people's favorites now probably to win the tournament. They've got Korea who did go through. Maybe it was a bit of a surprise to a few people, but yeah, I've gone with quadruple Brazilian players. As you can see, I've gone Alisson, Sandro, Richarlison, and Marquinhos. I'm going to go with 2-0 Brazil. Comfortable. I think they'll get the job done. I think Brazil will keep a clean sheet as well. So yeah, I'm predicting 2-0. What about you?
I'm probably just going to go for 1-0 Brazil. Because Neymar's not playing, you do see the difference in when Neymar isn't featured in the squad. Brazil don't play the same as they do with Neymar in the team. So I'm just going to go with 1-0, I think. I'm not sure if Brazil can score many, even though it's Korea.
Interesting. 1-0, so fairly tight game for you. Maybe, I mean, it looks like Neymar will miss out again, which is unfortunate for Brazil because he's one of their better players. But we'll see. I still expect them to get it done quite comfortably, if I'm honest. Where else were we? Okay, Brazil predictions out the way. Morocco and Spain. Let's quickly predict what's gonna happen in here.
Oh,
I'll let you go. Who do you think's gonna win? Morocco, Spain?
this is an interesting feature because this could go either way. This could be a shocker in this game. If I'm honest, this could go to Morocco.
You think?
I mean, they have the capabilities. The way they've been playing in this World Cup has been amazing, and even though Spain have looked great as well, just on that Japan loss that they had, even though they were through anyway, and they weren't really focused on. Well, I'll say they are focused on winning the group, but I think there is vulnerabilities when we saw that game in terms
the goalie
of that.
for sure.
Yeah, the goalkeeper, for example, not great. Not great confidence in that goalkeeper for Spain. So, scoreline wise, I do think this will be 1-1 in the full time, and then I can add this as a shocker, but 2-1 Morocco in extra time.
I like that. I mean, we have seen a lot of upsets, as I said already, and we are going to get one. So we're definitely going to get a what's it called? An upset for sure. We have to because that's what the tournament's been all about so far. And I definitely think there could be another shock on the cards. I don't know if I'm going to go there. I think Spain will still win. But yeah, I'm going to go for a Spain win, man. I think I can't look past that midfield still. Of Pedri, of Gavi, of Busquets. The slight worry is whether they are strong enough, in terms of the strike force. But yeah, I'm going to go Spain 2-1. Spain will nick it. I think Morocco have performed very well so far. And yeah, that's what I'm going to go for. Spain to win 2-1. Moving on, Jordan, to the final fixture of the round of 16, match day 4. And that will be Portugal v Switzerland. Now, I think this is another game where, I mean, I don't expect do you expect a upset or anything like that?
For that game, I don't think there will be much upset. I think Portugal will win that game against Switzerland, even though Switzerland played really well against Serbia yesterday. They did put up a great game, like one of the best games, I say, for this World Cup. We do know there are goal scorers as well for Switzerland, but I think with Portugal, in particular Fernandes, dangerous player so far this World Cup, and I think he'll be a massive threat to Switzerland. But I do think Portugal will win that game, and it's going to be tight though. It is going to be a tight game. It's not going to be a walk in the park for Portugal, and obviously Switzerland will try their very hardest to make it difficult for them. But I'm going to say 2-1 Portugal.
2-1 Portugal is interesting. I'm going to say 2-1 Portugal as well. I'm going to agree with you there. I think, I think Portugal will have just enough to get the job done against Switzerland. I think Switzerland will put up a good fight, though. I don't think it'll be easy for Portugal, but yeah, I expect Bruno and co to get the job done. 2-1 in 90 minutes. So yeah, guys, that is the score predictions out the way. And yeah, let us know what your thoughts are on the games. And yeah, I want to hear what you guys' thoughts are, really. So yeah, Drew, drop your thoughts in the comments below. What else was I gonna add? Actually, I want to read a few. I missed quite a few comments. NRX, welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Is that your team for sure? Yeah, I think it is. That's my team on the screen. I think I'm locked. There's 10 minutes to go, so I don't think I'm gonna change anything. Jordan, are you locked? This is your team now.
Yeah, I'm pretty much locked. I got obviously plans for players that obviously might not play well, like Pulisic, for example. I could swap to Ziyech if need to be, and obviously Sandro as well. I could swap into maybe Sosa or another defender in the case that he doesn't start. So yeah, I'm pretty much locked.
There you go. That is so that is our teams. whom to captain, Messi or Mbappe? Have Mbappe as captain currently? Well, you definitely want to captain Messi because he plays first. So if Messi doesn't play well today, then you switch the captaincy over to Mbappe, who plays tomorrow. So I'll definitely start with Messi and then switch it over to Mbappe if it doesn't go well. A lot of comments, obviously, Portugal 1-1. El Padrino, shout out to him. He says 2-0 Portugal. Xhaka losing his head. I mean, Xhaka's been playing very well so far this season. So yeah, credit to him. But yeah, let's see if he can keep it up. Thoughts on this team, Jordan? If you take this comment.
Nopper, Martinez, Hernandez, Sandro, Marquinhos, Acuna, Jordi Alba, Klaassen, Perisic, Asensio, Olmo, Klaassen, Ronaldo, Messi, Mbappe, and gonna do Messi to Richarlison and 4 mil midfielder to Bruno. Yeah, I like the team. Obviously, Sandro is a 50-50 whether he starts or not. We'll probably have to see the Brazil lineup before the match starts to see whether Sandro starts or not. There was rumours that he may be a doubt. Apart from that, I like the rest of the team. Perisic is a different punt to go on. Not many people have gone for a midfielder from Croatia, so I do like that. It's quite different. Klaassen again, cheaper option than going for like De Jong, so I do like the cheap alternative there. And Ronaldo is also interesting. Yeah, because he's not really a popular pick in terms of forward choices, which I have gone with Ronaldo previously, but I think for this time round, I'm just going to go for Fernandez, who you've also going to do a 4 million midfielder to Bruno. So I do like all those moves, Alex.
Yeah, so yeah, I like the team as well. I think it looks good. Chief with a comment, 17 likes so far. Come on, guys. Yeah. Come on, guys, get the likes up. There's 40 of you. We expect 40 likes. Get the likes up, guys. It really helps our channel out massively. It shows, with the algorithm, our videos are shown more frequently on YouTube. So all your likes are much appreciated. So just drop a like, as it always helps us out. Addy says Klaassen or Ziyech. I'm going to go for, if your budget's no issue, I'll probably go for, actually, nah, I'm going to go Klaassen. What do you reckon?
I'm going to go Ziyech because I was just like, I'm getting excited for this Moroccan game against Spain. Especially when it was 2-2 last time they played each other.
Yeah. Fair enough. Your fave team in FIFA, Jordan Huss. I mean, when I do play FIFA, I usually play as Liverpool. If I'm honest, I am a Liverpool fan, for those that don't know. So yeah, I usually just play with Liverpool. Or I usually use those legend teams. I think it's called Classic 11 or something. I usually use one of those all-star teams. But yeah, usually I play with Liverpool. What about you, Jordan?
It'd be Man United, obviously, for me, because I'm a supporter of Man United. So that's probably my favourite team in FIFA.
Yep. Pedri or Olmo? Olmo for me, for sure. Just more attacking.
Yeah, Olmo as well.
I think Pedri's more, involved in the build-up than Olmo. I think Olmo is more chance of getting a goal or an assist, where Pedri's more of a controller. El Padrino, not a Liverpool fan, I see. Let me know who you support, mate. Drop it below who you support. It'd be nice to know. But yeah, I am a Liverpool fan, for those that don't know. No worries, man. No worries. Yeah, got a Man United fan in here with you, Jordan. MZ.
Hey, nice, MZ. Big up the Red Devils.
Yeah. We'll be back making obviously FPL content. For those, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, do subscribe, because after World Cup ends, we're back to our creating FPL content, so that should be good. But yeah, for now, World Cup is here and we're gonna try and enjoy this. Yeah, I mean, there's 5 minutes left of the deadline. Looking forward to this game. USA, Netherlands. Yeah. So also another comment. Yeah, if you guys have got any more comments, guys, feel free to drop it in below. We'll answer all of them. We'll try to anyway. We've got 5 minutes left before the game kicks off, so yeah, we've got some time. Whom you both supporting in the World Cup?
That's a good question. I do have actually two teams that I'm kind of both supporting. Actually three actually. I'll say the two that I really want in the finals though. Argentina and Portugal are both teams that I support just because I want that final just to be between Messi and Ronaldo. I think that'll be just an epic battle in that final if they were to both go through to them. But my third choice, obviously, because of the country, is England. Hoping for England to reach the final and to obviously try
Yeah.
and win it as they came close in the Euros to win it against Italy, but unfortunately lost to penalties. So maybe this is their redemption to win the World Cup and bring it home.
Yeah, I mean, I've got to say England, obviously. I like England to win it. Obviously, I live in England, but yeah, I think England for sure. I'd like it if they did win it, but I don't know if they will. I think England could find it tough, potentially facing France in the quarterfinal. So yeah, we'll see how that one goes. Bear with me for a sec, Jordan. I'm trying to grab my charger because my battery is kind of low. So give me 2 seconds.
We got a comment from Akil that says takes on Gakpo's scoring. Personally, for me, I think Gakpo has a high chance of scoring against the USA, even though that fixture may be a quite tough one to go for. I do think Gakpo can easily be a goal scorer in that match. He has scored in all of his matchday fixtures so far with one goal from each. So can he make it a fourth? I think he can. There's no doubt in that. And I've actually got him in my team as well. So I'm quite confident that Gakpo can get something from that game.
Yeah, I mean, Gakpo's been one of the what's it called, like shining stars of the World Cup so far. Burst onto the scene, 3 goals in 3 games. Can he make it 4 out of 4 against USA? I don't see why not either. So yeah, for sure. Back to that question as well. Another thing is Argentina. MZ said I'm an Argentina fan from childhood. I mean, I wouldn't mind Argentina doing well, obviously, because of Messi. I do like Messi, so it'd be nice to probably see him win the World Cup, which will top it off for his brilliant career he's had. But no, I think France look very good. I know a lot of people maybe sleeping on France pre-tournament. France, for me, have looked the best so far, but we'll see. We'll see what they could do. But yeah, anything else I missed? Any comments? Just going through. I think I got all the questions, if I'm honest. Anything else you want to add, Jordan, regarding your team? I think you're locked. We are locked, right?
Yeah.
Captain's Messi for both of us, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's a luxury that we can swap captains at least once in this World Cup. Just so in case our first one doesn't do well, we can obviously switch to another player, which gives us a second chance to pick the right captain for our team. So I do like that. I also like the fact that you can choose 4 players now from each nation. It works perfectly with Argentina, as we want to cram in those 4 players from Argentina as much as we possibly can.
Comment here from Addy. Thanks, guys. Looking forward to some good matches. Yeah, I echo those thoughts. Hopefully, we get a good round of fixtures. Weekends here. Hopefully, we see some nice games, some nice football today. Tomorrow, England play. Hopefully, we get a good result for England. And yeah, enjoy the football, everyone. We are probably going to wrap the stream up here because obviously USA kick off literally now. So we're going to go and watch that game. But we will be back again. Yeah, guys, we'll be back for another stream, I believe. Whenever the last fixture ends, whenever Portugal play. So I think that's on the 6th of December. So we'll be back then for a knee-jerk stream. Or we might do a video before that as well, obviously for match day 5. But yeah, follow us on socials, guys, if you haven't already. I'm going to quickly plug our socials before we go. Follow us on Twitter, the FPL Duo. Keep up with us when we go live and all that stuff. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the stream as well and all that. And yeah, we're gonna probably head out now. So yeah, just want to say a big thank you to everyone that have subscribed to our channel, everyone that's been supporting our videos so far. And yeah, it just means a lot to us, guys. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you guys, very, very soon. Thank you for watching and take care.
Yeah, thanks guys for watching and enjoy the football. Take care.